Hi, Rich Karuba from bowlingball.com. Let's talk about how to control bowling ball loft. Well, first of all, loft is how far you get the ball out over the foul line. Do you get the ball down onto the lane an inch or two past the foul line or further? One of the things we don't want to do is release the ball behind the foul line. That's negative loft. That's opening your hand and releasing the ball before you reach the bottom of the swing, so the momentum of your swing doesn't have the ability to carry the ball out on the lane. It's important to have the ball land out on the lane, of course, where there's lane oil, and it can skid you more consistently. So some of the tricks here is to regulate the release of the ball relative to your slide foot as your ball enters into the release zone. Okay? Bowlers who hold on too long and overloft the ball, catch it on the upswing too much, and the ball goes up and down onto the lane, you might want to think about releasing earlier, like back behind the heel of your sliding foot. The ball's moving awful quickly, so by the time you send a thought from your mind to your hand, you will have been moving, and so will your swing. Bowlers who release the ball too soon, hang on longer. Think about hanging on and releasing the ball out in front of the toe of your sliding shoe in order to get the right directional control out on the lane. Now, a good practice tip is to put a bowling towel on the approach. And not where you slide, just to the right of it. But when you're coming into releasing the ball, and this is obviously in the practice lane, make sure you get the ball over the towel and the ball comes in smoothly into the lane surface. A good place to develop your A game or your regular game release is 6 to 12 inches past the foul line, where you can do it over and over and over consistently. So then if you have to control the loft and change it, add a little bit more as you need it, you can do that by just hanging on a little bit longer. And you can practice it with a towel. If you drop the ball onto the towel, it's going to hit behind the foul line. You're going to move the towel, so you know that's not working. You have to reposition it. But if you can clear the towel every time you get the ball out on the lane, and you can look out past the foul line, little smudge marks, and look at your pattern. Try to get your pattern within a couple of inches every delivery. You're going to regulate your ball speed. It's going to help your accuracy. All right. Next is, other than the towel control, once you've maintained consistent loft distance, try to visualize. A good objective would be visualizations are helpful. How about an airplane coming in for a smooth landing on a runway, and you're a passenger on the plane? You want to come in abruptly and bounce? I sure don't. What I want to do is come in gradually and land so we don't bounce too much, just skid along and kind of glide into a smooth roll. Same thing with the bowling ball into the lane surface. So if you abruptly drop your shoulders before you release, you might increase that angle. You should have an angle between the lane surface and the direction the ball's coming into the lane, which should be about 20 to 25 degrees. 45 degrees is pretty steep, the most you'd want, and 20 to 25 degrees introduces the ball into the lane at a real good angle. So that's something to think about when you're on the practice lane. Make sure you follow through on all your deliveries, however, in an effort to get the ball to land out in front of you on the lane. Try to keep the same speed and same energy so you can control the loft. I see bowlers change their loft without even doing it by design far too frequently. So you want to try to get the same loft control, same angle of entry into the lane with the bowling ball leaving your hand, and those tips will help you bowl better. Well, take some time while you're here to review some of the products we have available at bowlingball.com, and if you find something you wish to purchase, follow the simple, easy to order online instructions. And remember, our store is always open, so thank you for stopping by today.